First Peter's First Peter's chapter 2, verse 9. For ye are a for ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praise of him who has called you out of darkness into this marvelous light. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah by Shemel Kakodash, Duwadi Yahweh Shemel Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word and sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift up the whole four legs into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. Yeah, I'll wrap this out. Lord, take the course of this video, make it edifying. Keep you in tune, build your faith up. For the marvelous things, the marvelous work of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Because as you can see, what we do is marvelous, man. It is marvelous. It's marvelous work of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Because he has changed us from nothing to something. I'm just gonna narrow it down like that. And you gotta love it. You know, case in point, you look at the situation. Hey, who said it was going to be easy? And I always think about that. Who said it was going to be easy? And on this road to perfection, you're being cleansed. So that means certain things is going to be eliminated. You know? And that just came to mind. I'm just like, I'm going in the spirit as usual. Because it needs to be said how the spirit guides you, you know. And I read that and I was just like, wow. I'll read a few other verses, but I was working earlier at my job, and the lady came up to me. She's like, she said my name. She's like, oh, you're so good. I mean, you liven the place up. The place is lively because of you. People say they like coming to work because of you. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, because, in the department I'm in, I don't know. I just be me if need be, But the Lord said, make peace with all men, It is possible to make peace with all men. And generally I go in my locations and I just, I try to, And Apostle Hart said this the other day. He said, hey, man, you got to do what you got to do for your shekels. As long as you ain't doing nothing illegal, but, you go, you be kind to the other nations. And Apostle Ramla just brought it out, too. This is what makes us marvelous. Because everybody want to do what we do. They want to be us, regardless to how they say things about us. The reason why they talk about you is because they want to be you. You're glowing. Especially when you've been called to this marvelous light. Let's read this again. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. Verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood. You're royal, man. You're royalty. A royal priesthood and holy nation. We go. And this, hey, I didn't get that verse, but I think it was Book of Judith, and it says that when I think it's chapter 5, if I remember, but I'm not going to get it, but I'm just going to try to say it how it's best of my ability how it said, and he said that if they power is with them, you can't defeat them, but if their power is not with them, then you got a chance, but still you may not have a chance because the Lord might still be rocking with them, Because they disobey when we go against the law and statute commandments, things go wrong for us, man. And if you in the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, even if you do something wrong, you feel ashamed about it. You know, you feel ashamed about it. But the Lord said, "Don't let your sins wear you down." All right. But ye are a chosen generation, a, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praise of him who has called you out of darkness. Out of darkness. This place is a dark place, man. You know. Hey, I was just watching the brother from I didn't get to watch the whole video, but a little 7-year-old girl got shot 7 times. She took all the bullets for her father. Her father took 1 bullet. You know. I never talked about this story, but I'm gonna say it right now. I remember when my daughter was 3, maybe 2. I don't know. Can't remember the age, 2 or 3, right? And I was going down to camp, right? I was going down to camp 34th Street, and so my ex-wife, she called me. She said, "Oh, we're going to PA," right? And I was like, "Okay." Really didn't think about it. It's like I didn't have, I said we're going to PA, right? And then she didn't go to PA, right? And they had a they was going up in the minivan to PA, but she didn't take my daughter to PA, you know. And I remember being on 34th Street with the brothers, and going to camp, you know. And this is really truly mercy, man, because the minivan flipped over down the ramp. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Kids flying all over the place, you know. Kids flying all over the place. And um when she called me, she said, "Oh, it was a bad car accident," you know. And kids got hurt. The parents, both of the parents, was was um was put to death. They died. Both parents. They was the kids. This is years later, but they kids, they had their parents, and it was crazy. And I cried. I cried that the Lord had mercy on me, that He didn't have my daughter in that car. I cried. I just cried and cried. I was like, that was mercy. And I realized, if you know, when you do the will of the Lord, He protects you. When you do the will of the Lord, He protects you. That's what that point about in Book of Judith said. If they worship their power, He gonna fight for them. He gonna protect them. A lot of stuff happened after that, and it was just crazy. But Salakia, and I I cried, and I cried that the Lord had mercy on me. You know, and that was just something that when you get pulled out. Let me read this again because I got other verses, but Salakia, I didn't mean to ramble. That ye should be shown forth, that ye should show forth the praise of him who have called you out of darkness into this marvelous light. This is marvelous, man. Marvelous life, right? Cause I feel like if I'd been doing something else other than what I was doing, I probably wouldn't have my child. This is now my daughter's 14. I took care of her all the way up to now. So I always look at that. All right. First Peter chapter 2 verse 10, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of Yahweh Shem Shai. We are people of Yahweh Shem Shai, according to the scriptures and the promise, yeah, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. So that was the spirit, man. And this is some serious mercy, man. This is a mercy call. Like, yo, you don't want this? You don't want this? You think something else you're gonna get that's better than what I'm offering? We'll see. And I don't see it. I don't see it. You're not gonna tell me that you're showing me something more marvelous than this. I don't think so. Just something to think about. Right? So that was that point. I'm about to that I can get the other point out. That was trying to cause I was wow. We've been called, man. This is mercy, man. Mercy of Yahweh Shemel Shah. I was just watching a video of like a, I don't know, brother put in the chat about a TikTok video, and that's how you know that Ashashua, so-called white man, never made it to the moon, never made it past Van on the belt. Maybe they craft can go out there, but there ain't no flesh going out there. Y'all niggas is finished. So the chariots was flying over the moon. They was like not too far from the moon. We go, that's us, man. That's our. We ain't sharing none of that. We ain't sharing none of that glory, bro. You crazy? We built that. That's ours, man. I can tell by this, man. When I get around other people in presence, man, yeah. I do, you know, in men, I make sure people, I make them love me. I do, man. I do. And they look, they like, damn, man. You know, hey, listen to Pastor the Heart. You gotta always, you know, carry. And Pastor Ramla said this too in this video. You gotta always carry yourself meaningful in front of other people. You know, you can't even call everybody a damn devil. So you gotta show forth your praise, how you praise Yahweh Shemel Shah, and that means you gotta carry yourself in a respectable manner. Because we still sheeps amongst wolves, but we also the highest esteemed people ever. A peculiar people. Everybody peculiar. Let's go. Wait. Hold on. Let's go into this word peculiar. Let's go back. Salaki. Peculiar. All right. Say another. Let's see. Salaki. I just wanted to see if it was going to go into another level. This is G1519. Right? Ice. Cool. Well, I'm just saying. Ice, it says ice, right? All right, let's see. It says ice, right? Right, I just thought of being cool. We cool, baby. Ice. See, I'm cool, baby. Into, unto, to, towards, for among. For among. Salaki, I didn't. Salaki, forgive me. I didn't try to add on to anything. I just saw ice and it's like, we cool, baby. A peculiar people, man. Alright. So it's a lot here, but I'm not the secretary say it. Just so I can get it done quicker. Say all. We're gonna say all this just to bring it out. Our other side is clear. Alright? Hey man, we all cool, baby. We're a cool batch of people, man. That's why they want they want what we gonna get. They want what we're gonna get, bro.
A primary preposition to or into indicating the point reached or entered of place time. Or figuratively, purpose, result, etc. Also in adverbial phrases abundantly against. Among, as at, back, word, before, by, concerning, plus continual, plus far more exceeding, for intent.
Far more exceeding.
Plus forth, in, among, at, unto, so much that, to the intent that plus of one mind.
So
plus
much.
Never, at, up, on, plus perish, plus set at one again, so, that therefore, unto, throughout till. To, be, the end, word, here, until to. Ward, where, for, with. Often used in composition with the same general import, but only with verbs, etc., expressing motion, literally or figuratively.
Literally. It's a lot. You know. Alright. So that was some of this. Hey, when you go into the Strongs, you know, So a peculiar people, man. See, shown forth, man. That's us, man. We all. Hey, when people get around us, my boss, she a lady, right? But she was like, she said, son, you so fun. You liven the place up. I said, yo, I was laughing. She was like, you made it fun to be here. Everybody talking about how they want to come to work. It was funny, but anyway, all right. It says, First Peter chapter 2 verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praise of him who has called you. Who called you? Yahweh Shem Shah. Out of darkness, out of this filthy place, man. This place is filthy, man. And you got things that's in this world. You got your children, your woman, and this. You at war, you know. You at war, man. Your emotions, you got feelings and shit, and it ain't fun. But who said it's gonna be easy, man? Hey, and then the Lord gives you things to make sure you go do His job. That's why it's about Yahweh Shem Shah's will. It's not about nobody else's will. It's you ain't if you go praising everybody else. If you put things before Yahweh Shem Shah, He's gonna be mad at you. Right? That's why it's always gotta be Yahweh Shem Shah's first. It's always gotta be Him first. That's how you get what you get. That's that. Oh, well, I'm first. That's what Yahweh Shah said. Yahweh Shem Shah said, "Oh, you got me first. Okay, I'm gonna give a little more." He's spoon feeding us until He give us the whole plate, the whole answer. He's feeding. That's how it's going down. Salaki. All right, did I finish reading this? And holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye shall show forth the praise of Him who has called you out of darkness into this marvelous light. This thing is marvelous, man. That was just a peculiar Salakia, you know, and that's us, man. There's no way of going around it. Salakia. If I gotta add on more minutes to cut off Salakia, I'll just give a little more. All right. And here's a chapter that proves that the Lord is only dealing with one nation. Deuteronomy chapter 7. Now, Apostle Hart had Apostle Gabar read starting from the top. So I'm going to read it from the top too. Which shows that Yahweh Shem Shah is only dealing with one nation. Does that make, are you, God, that is it unrighteousness with Yahweh Shem Shah? Yahweh Shem Shah forbid. So He made them too. So what's the problem? So you know what? Hey, it's nothing we can do. We just be happy we ain't one of them other nations. You better be happy hey, folk happy. You better hope and pray that you you one of the Yashala. You gonna get hit with the missile on this side, but on the other side you'll come back to one of the brother's babies, and we're going you know, brothers don't want you to be Yashala. They want you to be Ashashua. You know what I mean? So they can smack you upside your head every time they see you. Knock your head off and put it back on. Look what we got. We superheroes. What happened, Vocabby? This is coming, man. You can forget about it. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1. And when the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, thy power shall bring thee into the land, whether thou goest to possess it, and has cast out many nations. That's the word, many nations. So that means it's not one people. Nations is ethnicity. All right, different nations, different nationalities. Before thee, the Hittites, the Jebusites, the Ammonites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jezereites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thee. So they was better. They was bigger than us. They wasn't better than us. They were just bigger than us. And so these things is going to come. It's going to occur, and you're going to see it happen. It's going to be, and that's a part of this marvelousness that's happening. You know, which is marvelous, man. And when the Lord Yahweh Shah thy power should deliver them before thee, we listen. We're not gonna be able to do this on our own. He's going to deliver them to us. And when the Lord Yahweh Shah thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. So what happened? So these things is coming again. It happened back then. That's why we went off, because we showed mercy. We did certain things that the Lord told us not to do. Case in point, Saul. King Saul, what he did. Neither should thou make marriage with them. Thy daughters should not thy daughters thou should not give unto his sons, nor his daughters shall thou take unto thy sons. Okay? The Lord didn't want them to mingle. Okay? But that was that was how you say the Lord was trying to keep it separated, but that didn't mean that we're not supposed to have concubines. Alright, for they will turn away. This is the reason why the Lord didn't want us to mingle with them. We supposed to put them in subjection. If we were going to take their women, we supposed to make them concubines. But our daughters is not supposed to mingle with them. This is the reason why the Lord didn't want us to mingle with them. For they will turn away thy sons from following me. That was the key point. The reason why we was not supposed to intermingle. Not because we're not supposed to make them our concubines, okay? Because the Lord didn't want them to turn him from him. For they will turn away thy sons from following me, that they may serve other gods. That go to the key point. So the other gods is idols, deity. Stones and rocks and shit, and wood. They're not no pure power. So will the anger of the Lord Yahweh Shah will kindle against you, and destroy thee suddenly. See? So that's a key point. But thou shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars. See? And break down their image. We supposed to be police, man. We supposed to break all that shit down. These other nations gonna serve our power. Ain't gonna be you're gonna go to your house and serve some fucking deity. All that shit's going. The only power you're gonna bow to is Yahweh Shah. And break down their image, and cut down their groves, and burn their graven image with fire. We're gonna shoot laser beams at you, though. This time around, we're gonna them laser beams coming out those chariots, and the missiles gonna burn this place up. But all the places you did that bum ass cross over there with the Caesar Borgia, it's gonna be hanging up over there. Where's that at? I don't know what I forgot what that's at. Spain, somewhere that big ass cross that's going down. All right. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahweh Shah thy power. The Lord Yahweh Shah thy power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. And that's the point. Alright? We ain't even gotta clarify anything else. That was the point, man. So what you get mad at? So I didn't want the video go too long, but I didn't have to cut it. Good. The Wadi Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem HaKodash. The Wadi Yahweh Shah for giving us the apostles of great millstone and the elders. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.